afternoon, everyone. I understand everybody is tired. Maybe it's because I'm the Minister of Sports, I'm not tired at all. And I was prepared to, I'm just kidding, I wasn't prepared to give you any long speech. I want to firstly thank CONADE and the Mexican government for inviting Belize to be here. We are proud to be accepted as partners in trying to rid our population of this scourge that is really eating out at our societies. So I am thankful to be here. You heard my good friend from Uruguay speak of us being smaller than they are. But I'm confident several of you don't really appreciate how small we are. So I will introduce Belize. A very brief introduction. Belize is the only English-speaking country in Central America. We are bordered by beautiful Mexico to the north, Guatemala to the west and south, and of course the Caribbean Sea to the east. Our population is less than 340,000 people. You can appreciate that? Smaller than most of your small cities. Our landmass is 8,867 square miles, or about 23,000 square kilometers. The population density is 38.34 inhabitants per square mile, or about 14.78 inhabitants per square kilometer. The percentage, though, of our population affected by obesity and NCDs is pretty much similar to almost everybody else. Of our population over the age of 20 years, more than 66% are considered either overweight or clinically obese. Over 13% are medically diabetic, and over 25% are hypertensive. Our government, because of all this, has been forced to take a hard look, and because of other things, at what is the direction that we want to go, what Belize wants to go, and where we want as a government to take Belize. This has resulted in an overall vision being created for Belize. This vision is encapsulated in a policy document called Vision for Belize, Horizon 2030. There are several main points in this vision. I will read to you only one, the very first one. And it says, by the year 2030, Belize will be an informed, highly educated, healthy, and multicultural society. So various government departments were tasked with taking this vision and applying it to the sectors that fell under their purview. And to date, we've had 3 policy or strategy documents being developed that should impact on the wellness of our people. These 3 policies or strategies are the National Strategic Plan for the Prevention of Non-Communicable Diseases, 2012 to 2016, the National Youth Development Policy of Belize, 2012-2022, and its accompanying strategic plan. And another statistic that you should know is that Belize is a very young population. We're a young country. We're only 33 years old. And a full 70% of our population today were not born in 1981 when we attained independence from Britain. So we're extremely young. The other policy is the Belize National Sport Policy 2014-2024, something I am proud of because it's something that I did, or I orchestrated, and the accompanying strategic plan. These 3 documents are geared towards improving the health and wellness of all our people. And I will quickly read from a couple of these very, very short portions of these documents. I read firstly from the accompanying handbook that comes with the National Youth Policy, which is this book. It says the strategies for Goal 3, which is health and well-being. It says that we intend to expand the youth-friendly centers and develop them into community hubs where young people can access information, skills, and services to practice a healthy lifestyle. We're going to advocate for the integration of youth-friendly health services into the health system. We're going to implement health and family life education in formal and non-formal settings. We're going to create community spaces for young people to engage in sports and recreation. We're going to utilize mass media and technology to promote healthy lifestyles among young people. And I would assume it should be among all our people. We're going to develop evidence-based programs to support behavior change and the adoption of healthy lifestyle among young people. That comes from the youth policy. The National Strategic Plan for Prevention of Non-Communicable Diseases. The vision of that plan is to improve the wellness of Belizeans by prevention and control of non-communicable diseases and their risk factors. There is a statement of purpose written in there, and that says the purpose of this national plan is to promote the establishment of policies and implementation of actions geared towards a meaningful reduction of non-communicable diseases in Belize. The objectives and strategies included in this plan promote a multi-sectoral, multi-stakeholder, and whole-of-government approach to the prevention and control of NCDs. Because we're strapped for time, I won't really go through all of that because I really want to get into what is encapsulated in our national sports policy. And I will be very brief as well where this is concerned. The national sports policy reads on its cover, the Belize National Sport Policy, contributing to the realization of National Development Goals Horizon 2030 through sport, and it's to span from 2014 to 2024. Now, this policy has a vision and a mission that I will quickly read. The vision is a healthy and happy Belize, where sport contributes to national pride and is interwoven into the fabric of society. A space where sport is effectively administered at all levels and all citizens are given the opportunity to participate to their ability in safe environments. The vision of the government of Belize for sport is based on the attainment of health and wellness for every member of society, the delivery of quality programs that are effective, the development and enjoyment of sports for all citizens according to their ability and aspiration. The mission reads, to create an enabling environment for the successful participation in sport by all members of society. The government of Belize recognizes its responsibility to ensure that sport is delivered in a safe, suitable, and well-maintained and managed facilities, efficiently managed by providing financial, technical, and advisory support to sport delivery agencies where needed, promoted for all members of society, and integrated with other national governmental agencies, international agencies, and local organizations to ensure coordinated and quality delivery. Now, this policy is based on three main pillars that we hope to use to build our objectives and to achieve our goals. I will read them in the order of priority. Three simple pillars. The first one being sport for all, meaning inclusion for everybody. The second being sport for development, where we hope to go to development and use sports to develop our societies as we go on. And the last one, in the order of priority, is sport excellence. Now, I will read only from the first pillar what the strategic goal and the objectives are. The strategic goal is increased participation in sport and physical activity by all. The objectives are to increase knowledge and awareness among citizens of the many benefits participating in sports for all and physical activity, to improve planning, coordination, and implementation of sport for all activities at the school, community, and national levels through enhanced collaboration among key stakeholders, to increase opportunities for persons to participate in sports for all programs and events in safe and inviting spaces and places, to strengthen the capacity of teachers to deliver quality physical education across all levels of the education system, to provide safe and accessible spaces and places for inclusive sport and physical activity in schools and communities across Belize. Now, I hope that this makes you appreciate that despite how young we are, that we do have a vision and that we do know where it is we want to go. Before I leave, I want to also let you know that while we were doing this, while we were planning, we weren't sitting on our hands. We weren't not doing anything. For the first time in Belize, for the very first time in Belize, we are investing in infrastructure development like nobody has seen in Belize. We are building basically sports facilities, but they are multi-purpose facilities that will primarily work for sports. In every municipality in Belize, we are spending upwards of 100 million Belize dollars. That is the equivalent of 50 million US dollars, which is a lot of money by our standards, on infrastructure development in our country. And it is being done now. It is not a plan. It is not something we talk about. The works are happening now. The monies are being spent. So we are moving to try to develop the atmosphere in which we can achieve the goals that we're talking about. We also want to thank countries like Cuba, who have been very instrumental in assisting us with teaching our physical education teachers. They have helped us considerably, and we do appreciate. Also, and I will leave with this, in this infrastructural development that I'm talking about, our very good friend Mexico, our big brother, as we tend to call you, has committed through the Yucatan Fund to build us an international first-class indoor facility on our national stadium in Belize. We are almost through the red tape now, and we hope that by the end of the year, we can go out to Mexican contractors, of course, who will come to Belize to build this facility for us. So I hope that this has broadened your vision as to where Belize is and what Belize is up to. And I hope it also causes you to appreciate that we are in Belize, well, the baby of the bunch, if you will. We are focused, we are determined, and we are moving forward post-haste with trying to develop sports, but more importantly, trying to develop our society, our communities, through sports and physical activity. Thank you.